5 new animatronics. I have to master a strategy against them. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna turn everyone on real quick. Who was it I had on? I think I had you. No, you on. No, wait a second. Okay, yeah, this is 5,000 points. Alright, this is 5,000 points. So we're gonna go turn on a couple people. So should we turn on? Would be a good idea to turn on. Okay, we're gonna turn on Rockstar Foxy because it's easy to deal with. Just don't click on the parrot. These guys all have the same mechanic. It's really just them that I have to deal with. They all have the same mechanic, but still they are pretty difficult. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh, okay, we got an office. We have 3 office. Cool. We're gonna try to do this. It's gonna be a little difficult. Very difficult. I lied, but we're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna try. So we can't waste any time. Turn on the power generator, turn off the fan, open camera, and then get everything else ready and whatnot. The fridge. Okay, game crashed. Do this all over again. There we go. This is what we had on lag. No, forgot to use New Office. Do that next time. We're probably gonna die. So okay, I guess I have a little bit of faith, but not much. Just gonna be honest right there. I don't like to have to rely on RNG to be able to defeat some of these animatronics. That's just stupid to me.
depositing 5 coins.
Freddy
Shut up.
Fazbear?
I'm so pissed that Happy Frog isn't always attracted to the audio lure, because that's what it said in the Steam post. Why the heck was she buffed? Happy Frog is always supposed to react to the audio lure, just like stay there. Don't tell me I have to make like multiple audio lures. I think that's actually what I do need to do. Yeah, you make like a whole bunch of audio lure things, like a little line. Right.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way,
What the
of
heck?
course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen." And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in
serious?
before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in,
My man hit
considering
the-
that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?" He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the birds may be dead."
What the heck? What the heck? The birds may be dead. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Amazing. Absolute mad lad. Mr. Hippo, absolute mad lad. Does it have to be the heater to push him back? To push them back? Can it just be the, Can the office be hot? Does it have to have, like... Do you have to have the heater to be on? Because it's Scrap Baby, I can't really see the little freckles. So I just have to rely on my hearing. didn't see him. And I think I did it in a time that was good enough too, but alright. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anyways, because if he wasn't gonna kill me, then Happy Frog was gonna kill me, so. I'm about to get Nightmare Freddy's at it. Dang it, I closed the wrong door.
The shadow fears thee.
The sun fears me, I think. Dang, I accidentally closed a side vent instead of the door, the right door. Alright, I gotta hit the... Get prepared. Throw football.
Please deposit Freddy. Thank you for depositing 5 coins.
Time for your controlled shock.
Yikes. Dang, that is savage. Absolute my god. Dang, bro. Scrap baby. I love her lines. Time for you. Time for your controlled shock. Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna die anyways. I was trying to flip up the camera. I have to remember Scrap Baby exists, and I have to turn her. I have to control shock her. And it's not like if there's like a limited amount of times I can shock her. I can shock her however much I want, but I have to do it on a you butt face. Just wait.
The talented hawk hides his claws.
Frick you. Pig patch. I think I'm gonna have to start switching every now and then from power generator to heater, alright? Because I think it might be a good idea to start using the heater against these guys to push them back. At least whoever's not freaking Happy Frog, and then, yeah. Shit. I'm just dead. Which one is it?
Don't get distracted.
Oh, please, oh, we have so much to deal with.
I'm gonna do a sneaky
just want to put on my mask.
You won't die, but you'll wish you could.
Oh, Scrap Baby, stop scaring me. Dang, dude, Scrap Baby, you don't frick with Scrap Baby. You won't die, but you wish you could. Jeez. Shut up, Ballora. Why is Ballora even on? But I do plan on actually turning on Ballora, though, for the next set of points. Next 1,000 points. Damn it! Alright, I have everything. 9. I'm about to save my my power up for, excuse me, for 50-20 mode. Bro, what the hell? What are you doing? Why did I take it off? That was a pretty good run. That's like my best run, I think. God. Why the fuck is my FPS so shit?
Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail.
Might as well face the facts, you're always destined to fail. It's either that or you're destined to fall. One of the two. The frames ask for y'all? It's looking pretty bad on my end.
You are attempting to trick. You are attempting Freddy. You are attempting to trick. You are you Freddy. Thank you for depositing 5.
Shit! Meant to click fucking W. These frames are awful. I can't stream it. There's no way. I just said dead. No. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know why the frames are so awful right now. I'm gonna have to fix something. I don't know what's going on. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna try to see